A social issue is a problem that influences many individuals within a society. A social issue has many categories in depth as well as light. It's a common problem we see happening in our society. A social issue can be considered as a problem that influences many people and many people strives to solve the issue. It is often the consequences of factors extending beyond an individual's control and is the source of conflicting opinion on the grounds of what perceived as morally correct or incorrect personal life or interpersonal social life. Bullying is becoming an increasingly prevalent problem in modern public schools, but how exactly does it affect a child's academic performance? Children can be cruel, and it
After
is not
someone called them a
uncommon for
name,
grade
going to
school
their own
students to come
home.
home in tears. Unfortunately, many parents do not understand the potentially damaging effects of bullying, not only on a child's confidence and self esteem, but also on his academic performance. Students who are repeatedly bullied may experience physical symptoms like stomach pains, headaches, and trouble sleeping. And also, especially, these side effects may pair with anxiety about go to school or participating in class, which only leads to further loss of interest and reduced academic performance. Students who are bullied often exhibit low self-confidence, frequently experiencing depression, suicidal thoughts, and even violent outbreaks. Once bullying became a problem in a school, it can be difficult to eradicate. In fact, you may never get rid it entirely. There are, however, certain steps that educators and parents can take to minimize bullying in their schools. The first step in reducing bullying is to increase awareness by providing education about what bullying looks like. Bullying can occur at any grade level, and it is imperative that teachers and staffs have a sound definition and that they are able to identify bullying when it occurs. However, it is also important that the school reward positive behaviors. The school should strive to create a safe and healthy environment for all students by rewarding those who provide a good example of school policies. It must be made clear to students, teachers, and faculty that bullying behavior will not be tolerated and there should be a clear consequences for those who break the rules.
Kobe Bryant, the NBA MVP who had a 20-year career with the Lakers, was killed Sunday by Eduardo Gonzalez. Rob Pelinka, the Lakers vice president, basketball operation and general manager, released a statement on Thursday saying that he's lost his best friend and his goddaughter on Sunday. He was high voltage with a motor that had no limits. He smiled and an infinite capacity to learn. He was, simply put, the most inspirational athlete of our time. What the world may not know is that he was also best friend anyone could ever imagine.
Two of you, what is the effect of Kobe Bryant's death as a basketball player?
Kobe Bryant is my idol. He is my inspiration in my game. I feel sad about his death.
And also, as a female basketball player, it is very sad for me that Kobe Bryant's death and also Gianna's death. That's why it gives me more inspiration to to honor the legend Kobe Bryant and also his daughter. That is why we will continue on playing basketball. We love basketball.
Basketball.
The outbreak of nCoV became very rampant to the whole world, especially to the Philippines, where Chinese students has a high population in the Philippines, and It helps to increase the economy in the Philippines. According to a Chinese Filipino teen, speaks out on racism and the coronavirus. I have never seen the Chinese be more sorry just for being Chinese. I have also never felt more ashamed for being a Chinese and having a Chinese family name, according to Cole Chu. But according also to the netizen of the Philippines from the Facebook, to all Chinese tourists, I am sorry for the harsh words and the rejection we have made you feel. The Philippines and its people are not scared, not because of you, but because we are a poor country, that we will suffer if ever it occurs in our land. Many of my kababayans do not have enough money to even afford to eat 3 meals a day. We pray for the healing of everyone in your country and for the benefit of everybody. But there is a Chinese Filipino, a senior citizen that lives here in the Philippines, said that he or we can help one another hand in hand, not by discriminating others, but helping each other by helping one another is the best cure for the whole world health issue.
In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth was without form and shape, with darkness over the abyss and a mighty wind sweeping over the waters. Then God said, "Let there be light." God saw the light and separated it from darkness. Then God said, "Let us make human beings in our image, after our likeness." God created mankind in his image, male and female, and they were Adam and Eve. So take note, only male and female. That's in the Bible. But according to the science, human beings evolved from apes. So if we believe this theory, there must be a third sex among our ape descendants. From the originally two genders, there are now four genders: man, woman, masculine female-bodied, and the feminine male-bodied. In this generation, and in present times, they are called lesbian, gay, bisexual, and transgender or LGBT. It is not the same LGBT that stands for Lami Gihapon Bisan Tiguang or Tambok. Should homosexuals have their own separate comfort rooms? Not so long ago, the late provincial board member Arlay Sitoy filed an ordinance requiring establishments and building owners to provide restroom for the third sex. Sitoy believed that it was high time to end the confusion in which public restroom should a member of the third sex use given the present setup, wherein there are only male and female comfort rooms. However, the proposed ordinance fizzled out for lack of support from colleagues. I agree with Villanueva that there might be a religious repercussion to this bill. There are already several laws that protect the rights of an individual. If a member of the LGBT community feels offended by the bullying of other person, we have laws under the revised penal code and special laws like the anti-bastos law that protect them. Who can stop other sectors from demanding the same? People will understand if a gay will enter a male restroom and a lesbian enter a female comfort room. They are already accepted in our society.
The Kappa investment scam was one of the biggest financial investment fraud scandals in Philippine history. An estimated 5 million people were duped by the religious company Kappa Community Ministry International, which promised a 30% monthly return on investments for life. Kappa started in 2016 as a Kappa Co-op convenience store and general merchandise in the city of Vilsleg. Founded by Joel Apolinario, the City Economic Enterprise Department CED shut down the business for fulfilling the comply with some profuseness. In August 2017, Apolinario was charged with 112 cases for not settling claims. 27 arrest warrants were issued. However, all the cases were dismissed with the complainants compensated. Apollinaria's company moved south becomes Kappa Community Ministry International. The company enlisted new recruits who became member donors and in turn recruited new members on June 8, 2019. Philippine President Rodrigo Duterte ordered the corporation to be shut down over the shame.